Well, first of all, if you go back to 2019, really our economy was starting to increase, and certainly both the food sector, and particularly the restaurant industry, was gearing up for the Olympics and the expected 40 million inbound tourists. Obviously, when we came to 2020, everything started to fall apart, and right away in January, sales went down 80% year on year in the restaurant industry, and of course it has declined even further to 65% on average. But it can vary depending from 0 to 65%, depending upon if you're an eat-in restaurant or if you're in the delivery segment, like Domino's Pizza, for example, your sales are up almost double. And if you're in the drive-through industry, of course, then that has also been okay. But it all depends upon how much human contact that there is. The less human contact, the better you are. But the majority of the restaurants obviously are eat-in, and so they've been devastated. I'm also involved in the food import business, and again, we were gearing up for the Olympics, bringing in food and so on. And we sell to the restaurant chains, to supermarkets, convenience stores, and food manufacturers. Again, there's a dichotomy here. Obviously, if you're selling to the restaurant industry, your sales has gone down substantially. Obviously, in supermarkets, convenience stores, it's gone up. So it depends, what segment of the food industry you're in. People still have to eat 3 times a day, but how they eat and where they eat has changed substantially.
Right, and these are trends we've been seeing really across countries who have enforced measures, stay-at-home orders, if you will, as well. But I'm curious whether or not, when you talk about the eat-in restaurants that have been just hit the hardest, whether or not you think the government is offering them enough support, whether or not we're going to see just several bankruptcies in this space.
Well, unfortunately, bankruptcies have already happened, particularly with the smaller stores, mom and pop stores. Because the government has tried to come up with some financial package. Unfortunately, it has not gone as easily or as quickly as one would expect, and there's a lot of paperwork involved for those who applied. Unfortunately, for most companies already, we've seen the impact of the stores closing down. And it is, we're not in a lockdown like in other countries, because by the Constitution legally, you cannot have a strict lockdown. It is not mandatory, it's voluntary. Having said that, because of the consumer reaction to the coronavirus, people are just not going to these restaurants. So we've seen restaurants closing day by day already, and the economic package has not really been that effective in reaching those customers. I think that by the time they get this thing resolved, too many of these small stores will have already been shut down. And so today, without sales, it's really a matter of how much cash you have, and there's a limit as to how much you can continue.